Hi everyone, I'm Chris and I'm doing a personal project. I am for Gay Pride Month. I'm using the Gay Tarot deck to write a gay pride story or a gay story for Gay Pride Month. It's a tarot deck that I'm not really comfortable using only because I don't really know the images that well and I haven't used it. It's by Bursten and Antonella Platano. I'm using tarot spreads from karmastartarot.com, and today we are going to be doing the mentor's demise, or at least in this video. Now I've kind of gone through. I went back, and our mentor's demise was on the website. It's day 5, but for me it was day 6. And the mentor I believe we created was Temperance, and it was reversed. And what I remember from him is I believe we said that this mentor guy and Sage, who is our main character, they butt heads. They're not really, they don't get along. So a signifier for the mentor, and then putting card 7 from day 5 across the signifier, which is the 10 of Pentacles. And on that day 5, card 7 is the mentor's demise. So now we're going back to this. So now this is a 6-card spread, and I am going to take my cards, and we're going to see how the mentor goes away. Does he die? I hope it's not a big old action sequence. Maybe he leaves, becomes homeless. Maybe he's all in Sage's imagination. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's fighting him a lot. Let's see what happens here. So I'm shuffling the deck. I'm trying to show writers how you can use a tarot deck to unlock some writer's block. Is what is my ultimate goal with this project. So I'm going to shuffle it one more time. And let's see what the demise is. All right, so we're going to lay out 1. We're going to put these over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So my mentor is the Temperance card. So it makes me think that the mentor has a little bit of a temper on him. He's not very level-headed. He's very not organized, kind of a thing, kind of stuff like that. His demise was the 10 of Pentacles. So this spread that I'm doing is regarding the 10 of Pentacles. And it kind of goes more deeper into that. So card 1 is the mentor's weakness that is exploited to their end. And we have the 2 of Pentacles, which kind of makes sense. It's reversed. So he's obviously not balancing something. He's not able to balance something with his pupil or even with himself. The scene, that's what's going on at the time of the demise. We've got the Hanged Man, and I said in previous videos that it's on its side. And for me, the Hanged Man label is on my left. So I'm putting that as a reversed card. The scene, though, the sky, a nice day, a swim meet, swimming. I mean, that's a little bit like on the nose a little bit with this card, but it's kind of what I'm getting from it, though. Like a swim meet, a diver meet, something. Obviously, it's an event. Maybe it's the event that that guy, in our last video, we found out that guy told Sage, our main character, about an event that Sage had been looking forward to and had been planning of sorts, and Guy told him that it was canceled. So maybe it was a swim meet, public swim meet, something of that. Maybe more cards in here will tell us more. Number 3, the fight the mentor puts up against their demise. So we've got the 8 of Cups. I have a note here that says, consider the suit what kind of fight this is. Obviously, this is an emotional fight. Cups are about emotions. I wonder if he has to let Sage go. He's done all he can to protect Sage, or to teach Sage, and now Sage needs to go and be on his own, almost like a parent dropping off their kid at kindergarten for the first time. They have to let their child go, let their pupil go. So maybe he just needs to realize to let him go. Maybe he's reached a point to where he's taught him everything. He's told him what he can, and whatever Sage decides to do is whatever Sage decides to do. I mean, there is free will, and a mentor can only do so much. And if the pupil doesn't accept the advice, I mean, that's the pupil's problem, not the mentor's problem, in my opinion. So number 4 is the demise of the mentor. This has the 10 of Wands reversed. I am shuffling these cards. I'm getting a lot of the cards that are the same. But this is the 10 of Wands reversed. And I kind of feel like because Sage and the mentor were butting heads so much, the mentor was putting so much pressure on his own back to make sure that Sage paid attention, that he made sure he put all of his emotion into Sage, and he was just kind of carrying some weight. But his demise, I mean, maybe he gives up on Sage. And that's the 10 of Wands. Maybe he's just walking away from Sage and just being like, you know what, fine, go away. And he's just not being the mentor. Maybe he's actually just giving up on Sage and just walking away and not caring about what happens to Sage. And maybe that's kind of what makes him fall. Number 5 is the impact on the main character. You know what? Actually, number 4 is consider the up or the down, if it's reversed or not. Do they continue fighting only to fall again, or do they die? I mean, I think he just walks away. I think it's just he's done. I think he's reached an end with Sage, and he's just done. It's reversed. So I kind of feel like it's just blocked. He's just done with him. Possibly. There is another spread that we can do later that I think shows if the mentor comes back. Build the climax spread, rewards and scars, loose ends, antagonist return, spiritual growth, returning. Okay, so no. So I think he's gone. He just left. He just left Sage by himself. Number 5 is the impact on the main character. This has the world, and this is actually the world reversed. This is a major arcana card. The world kind of says to me it's the end of an era. I've always interpreted this card reversed as kind of like not quite the end, but like almost like a new beginning. And so I feel like maybe the mentor was putting so much pressure on him, so Sage was feeling a lot of pressure with the world on his shoulders and having the mentor tell him all this stuff. But now that the mentor is gone, he kind of doesn't feel like he has all that on his shoulders anymore. I kind of think he feels a little bit relieved that that the mentor's gone. Number 6, the lesson the main character carries with them. We got strength. And I remember we had strength reversed with the mentor before in a previous video. Does Sage think he's stronger now? Maybe something does kind of click with Sage that everything the mentor was saying was right. And it all clicks, and all the fighting that they were doing, it now all makes sense as to what he was trying to accomplish. And now that he's left, there's some kind of a puzzle piece that just kind of connects everything, and that kind of gives him his strength to keep going. And he can go on his own. Sage has learned how to go on his own without a mentor. Something of that nature, kind of a thing. So again, that I am going to put a picture of this on my Instagram, and I'll put it on my website. And if you want to follow me on all the social medias, that would be great. And then so that way, when you see the picture of this on everything, you'll be able to see what I'm looking at. Thank you. And day 20, right? 20? Yes, day 20 is the sidekick demise. So I will have to go back to see who Sage's sidekick was. But we'll do that in the next video. Thank you.